Good morning, boys and girls. Today we'll be reading a story. Okay, let's walk quietly over to our spots at the reading circle. Okay, are you all ready to listen and follow along as I read today's story? What are some ways that we can show respect to each other as I read the book? Yes, we can stay sitting in our listening circle. Good. Where should our hands be? Right, on us, not on our neighbors. Where should our eyes be? Very good, on the person speaking. And how do we ask to speak? Right, we raise our hands. This is called accountable talk, which is another way of saying that we are showing respect to everyone in the classroom. What's another part of accountable talk? Is it talking or listening? Yes, very good. It's listening. Where should our ears be for listening? Yes, on our heads. But open or closed? Open. Good. I'm the teacher. So do I have to use accountable talk too? Yes, I do. What am I asking the class if I raise my hand? That's right. When I raise my hand, that means I am asking to speak, which means it's time for you to do what? Right. To listen. Okay. Take a look at the book that I'm holding up. Can you all point to the cover page? Yes, this is the cover page. It's the front of a book. What do you see on the cover page? A witch? And a cat? Yes. What do you think this book might be about? Halloween? Maybe? Yeah, I guess we'll see. So why is it a good idea to have a picture, or picture is also called an illustration? Why is it important to have a picture or illustration on the cover page? Yes, that's right. It can help us understand what the book might be about. It is exciting. Yes, I also want to find out what happens to the witch and cat. What about the words on the cover? Broom on the broom. Let's read that together. Broom on the broom. Does anyone notice a consonant blend on the cover page? Remember, a consonant blend is when two consonants squish together. Yes. Brr, brr. And can you hear those individual sounds? I hear a b, but they're squished together because there's what? There's no vowel in between them. Very good. How about a word with a vowel team? So that's when two vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. When those squish together and they make a completely new sound. We don't hear their individual sounds, right? They make a whole new sound together. Yes, we see vowel teams in two places on the cover page. Room, broom, we see this ooh. Very good. Okay. How about a word with a short vowel sound? So a short vowel sound, remember boys and girls, is when our A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y doesn't say its name. Right? That's right, and it's closed off in the syllable. Oh, let's see. On, very good. On is the word with the short vowel sound. When an O is short, it says ah, like olive. Let's all practice that. Ah. Good. On. Okay, class. I'm raising my hand. Thank you. Let's find out what happens to the witch and the cat in Room on the Broom. Room on the Broom. Ooh. doesn't it? We'll find out. Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. Pictures by Axel Scheffler. Okay. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, "Ag!" and how the cat spat. When the wind blew so wildly, it blew off the hat. Uh-oh. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, so really quickly, what do you all think politely means? Right, to be polite is to have good manners. How about eagerly? Well, I'll tell you, if you're eager to do something, you're excited to do it. Okay, so let's see what the dog politely and eagerly says. He dropped it politely and eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. Clambered, that's a long word. What do you think the word clambered means? What did he do here? Let's see. Did he get up on the broom? Yeah. So clambered means to climb. So the dog clambered or climbed onto the broom. So let's see what happened after the dog clambered onto the broom. Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Okay. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud, ha 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 ha, and held on to her hat. But away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Oh my goodness. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, eek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low. Oh, there's that word politely again. So she dropped it politely and bent her head low. And said, as the witch tied her braid in a bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the bird fluttered on. Fluttered. Now here's another new word. Let's take a look at the picture for a clue. What is the bird doing here? What is she doing? That's right, she's flying. She's flying on the broom. So how do birds fly? Yeah, they flap their wings. So fluttering is gently flapping. Let's all flutter our bird wings. Okay. All right, let's see what happens next. witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Okay. So now there's a cat, a dog, and a bird on the broom. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee, squawk, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Uh-oh, what do you think the witch will do now? Yes, I think you're right. Let's see. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Oh my goodness. And all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? What do you think the witch will say? I think you're right. Let's see. Yes, said the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The frog bounded on the broom. That means he leapt onto it, right? Let's use our hands and pretend our fingers are a bounding frog. Good. At recess today, maybe you can practice bounding like a frog. Okay, let's see where they all go on the broom. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud. The witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Roar. Uh-oh. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and witch with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near, with a glint in his eyes. He said, just this once, I'll have witch without fries. Oh no, what's gonna happen next? But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch. And it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. Ooh. That was a surprise for the dragon. All right. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Down flew the bird and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh, thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside. she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, ziggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom. What do you think magnificent means, boys and girls? Yes, it's great, wonderful, beautiful. It can mean all of those things. Let's keep reading and see what makes the broom magnificent. The pictures will tell us, right? Oh my. So with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, as they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The end. Okay, class. Great job being respectful listeners. Let's talk about the book. So who are some of the favorite characters in the book? Good, good. Did you have any favorites? How about the dragon? Yeah, he was kind of scary, wasn't he? Oh, you thought he was silly. So how did the animals rescue the witch? Yes, they worked together to become a mud monster and scare the dragon away. Excellent. And why did they meet the dragon in the first place? Right, that broom broke. The broom broke and they fell into a bog. What do you think? Was the bog, was it wet or dry? Yes, it was gooey and muddy. Yeah. So what do you think the main idea of the story is? So that's like the main point of the story. Yes? I like that. If you work together, you can help each other out. Very good. Okay, listening is hard work and so is answering questions. Great job, everyone. Okay, let's get up. Get up on your feet, but stay on your sitting spot, okay? All right, so we're gonna reach to the sky. We're going to bend to the right, and we're gonna bend to the left. Okay. All right, good. Now go ahead, take a quick break. You may use the bathroom or get water. All right, and come right back. Okay, so we'll see you back here in just a couple of minutes. All right, welcome back. Okay, you'll see that I have set the classroom up for our small groups, and each group has a classroom copy of Room on the Broom. Okay, so each table, right? I also have picture charts for vowel sounds, vowel teams, and consonant blends on the table for you to refer to, okay? So go to your desks and get a pencil, all right? So get a pencil, get an eraser, okay, and bring them to your small group tables. I'm going to be handing out a worksheet for each person, okay? So even though everyone will be writing on their own sheet, you will find the answers to the questions together in your small groups. So remember how we have the group stickers? I'd like you to please put your sticker, okay? Put your group sticker here. Ooh, it's a little getting hot here, doesn't it? Here we go. So we're going to take your sticker and you're going to put it right here in a box. Okay, so that'll tell me what group you were in. And then make sure that you write your name. Okay, write your name in the name slot here. Okay? All right. The worksheet, let's take a look at the worksheet again. It's going to ask you 6 questions about the story. I want you to write a word from the story with a consonant blend. Also write a word from the story with a vowel team. Write a word from the story with a long vowel. Write a word from the story with a short vowel. And then write the name of a character from the story. Okay, so you could put dragon, dog, that's fine. And then write one sentence. See, right down here, just a short sentence. If you can give me one detail, a key detail. So a key detail, a good example would be the witch's broom broke. That's a key detail. Okay? As you work with your group, remember to use accountable talk to discuss the questions and answers, okay? You'll all be writing down the choices that your group makes. So you're all going to decide on a word together here, right? But you'll be writing them all on your individual worksheets, okay? And then you're going to be handing them in to me at the end of class. If you have any questions or need help, please raise your hand. I'll be coming around to offer help and to check with your groups. So we will be working on this activity for 20 minutes. If you finish your worksheet, feel free to flip it over and just jot down some more key details of the story, along with any thoughts you have about the main idea of the story, because this will lead into tomorrow's lesson, okay? All right, everyone, go ahead and get started. Okay, class, it's been 15 minutes. We've got 5 more minutes left for our activity. You're all doing a great job. Okay, take the next couple of minutes just to finish up your worksheet. Okay, and in 5 minutes, I will call on each group to come up to submit their work. Once you finish bringing me your worksheet, please sit down at your desk. Okay, everyone, I appreciate all of the hard work that I saw today. I will be reviewing your worksheets tonight. The worksheets will help you in our lesson tomorrow, where you will get to write your own retelling of Room on the Broom. Come prepared to get creative because you'll be drawing pictures and writing down your retelling of the book we read today. Okay, go ahead now and line up for recess.